Hello there. If you have already registered for the Great American Real Estate Summit, I thought it would be a good idea to show you the classes that I'll be teaching and involved in. If you haven't registered, it would be a good idea if you do so. And you'll find a link below to do that. I am going to be kept busy. They're working me like a dog at this thing, so I'm just going to go over some of the things that I'm going to do. And by the way, this is just part of the entire event. This thing is 5 days long, loaded with information and all kinds of other cool things and prizes and goodies and food and you name it. Let's start with my deal structuring classes. Now look, you're going to get a series of videos keeping you up to date on this event. This is just one of them. And this, of course, is one of the most important reasons people come right here is this deal structuring class. That means that after we've called the sellers live and as the mentors, call for our students who bring in leads, which is another email by itself, instructions to do that. Now they bring them to me, and I got 5 different classes scheduled where I go over the ones that have negotiated on the phone and show how to make the money and how much money is involved in this thing. And it's incredible what we do with one phone call and turn it into a big paychecks for our students. People love this class and they can't get enough of it. I'm also going to have a parade of champions. What that means is that I bring students up on the stage that are successful and I ask them some questions that dig really, really deep. And this is a very emotional class because you hear stories from people who started with absolutely nothing behind the 8 ball and have achieved success doing what we're going to be teaching at this event. And I'm telling you, it's one of my favorite classes that we do. I'll be teaching this class on the fastest and the easiest ways to make money because in this business there are hard ways. There are easy ways. The older I get, the more I gravitate to the easy ways. And I'll bet you're the same without using your money or credit. And you're gonna see, if you have not been taught by me prior, that the real estate world is different than you think it is. I'm gonna explode a lot of myths. I'll show you how I'm doing business and how so many thousands of other peoples are doing business, both with ugly houses and pretty houses, but taking out all the grief, taking out all the consumption of time, and all of the myths that come along with real estate that people come to class with. I'll be talking about reaching your highest potential, getting to the next level. Okay, you're in real estate, you're doing some deals, well, now let's start making some real money. And a big key to that, of course, is working less and making more. This is how we can help you with that process by taking all the grunt work off your back, letting our VAs do it, why it's important to you. And I'll be honest with you, if you don't get this one, you're really never going to make any more than just a living, okay? Our mission is to help you make some real money, grow wealth, grow cash flow, and retire rich. And getting out of your own way is one of the biggest things that you're going to have to conquer to make that happen. And one of my favorite things to talk about. I got some special sessions lined up where I've asked some students to come and teach some really cool things that they've learned over the past year or so that you won't get anywhere else. So I've got about 8 different students coming and doing their own presentations about really, really cool things and sources that I think will be valuable to you, resources. And you know, I keep asking them to send them to me so I can bring them to you. We're gonna have a genius panel. Now that doesn't necessarily mean they're all geniuses, but they're all doing very well in their respective field. Thought it'd be a good idea for you to be able to quiz them and find out what's going on in their life and how they got from here to here and so forth. People love this panel as well. Now, for the first time, I'm going to do a commercial property session, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to love this one because it's all about how to make big money with commercial property without all the risk, without going to the bank and getting big loans. I don't care what your background is. I don't care what your credit score is because you're not going to use credit. And one of the things I want to show you is how I'm doing so many deals right now with students, a lot of them on vacant land all over the country and all kinds of sizes of vacant lands, but also on buildings without using your money or credit. This right here is probably going to change a lot of career paths for folks when they see what we do and where the real big life-changing and generation-changing money is. And commercial property is not a replacement for residential, don't get me wrong, but it's an addition to. So you're going to see me talk about multiple income streams right here within this, in an especially prepared class I've not done anywhere else. And Ron's Rants, I think that says rants. Jesse wrote this, I can barely read that, but it's what it looks like it says. That's a class that I'm doing because I'm just going to go a rapid fire on things that I've learned over the years I don't teach in any other classes. In fact, some really cool things, some things that might change the way you have structured your business and the way you move forward. And by the way, I'll tell you right now, that class right there is going to be worth your whole trip. I know because I'm teaching it. All right, so anyway, that's just a general rundown of what I'm doing, and I might be adding a couple more things in there. I did forget one thing, and that is on the first day, on Tuesday, I'll be teaching a class for beginners, folks who really have not been exposed to me prior, folks who don't really understand where the money is made in this business. So I'm going to make it real simple on a half-day class on Tuesday while we have 3 other classes going on the same day. So you'll get a video on that later. But this is just me, and that, I'm telling you, that's probably maybe 1/3 of the total event right there, and the rest of it is, world-class faculty that we've chosen, plus some things that we've inserted in the middle of there that have really nothing to do with teaching. We have a lot of fun at this event as well. So anyway, if you're not registered, go to the link below and get registered, because you do not want to miss this event. The price is going up every month, and the hotel is almost full. So get registered, and we can get you, still get you a room if you hurry. And we'll be in Las Vegas, baby. You're going to be checking in on Monday, and we start Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on day 1. See you there.